Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here. In TKMaths is fun. In this video, I will explain to you a concept of indices and surds. This topic will be consisting of 3 videos. Number 1, indices. Then number 2 video, exponential function or equations. And number 3 will cover surds, rationalizing the denominator of a fraction. So this is the syllabus. This is a part of the syllabus of O-level additional mathematics. So let's start with video number 1, and I will put the link of the other 2 videos in the description. So let's start what is indices. So first of all, we have to see what type of numbers are included in index number or indices. If you see the number written like this, 2 power x, 4, 3 power x, then this part of the number is called base, right? So base is 2, base is 3. And this power is also called index or exponent. So it has 3 names, right? Index, exponent, power. And you must know that 2 power 4 means 2 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, right? This is what you have done in your earlier classes. So first of all, we will see few rules. And then to explain the application of indices, I have taken different type of expression or equations. You will see how this concept can be asked. It is very simple, but how it can be made tricky, you will see here. So I have picked up different examples, 7, 8 examples. So this video may go a little longer. You can stop at any example and you can start watching later when you feel tired. Okay, so first rule is, you can see this index number and this have base same and power different, and there is multiplication. So in that case, we add the power. Now the same rule when applied at times, students get confused. For example, if I write 2 power x plus 1, right? If you compare it with this, I can break it up as 2 power x multiplied by 2 power 1. Yes? So when we go in the reverse order, at times students do not make connection. So please remember, it can be either way, this way or this way. Sometimes it is given in this form and you need to write it in this form. Okay. Now let's see the second one. Now same thing, base same, power different, but division sign. In that case, we subtract, right? Now sometimes people write it like this also. Pay attention, please. A power m multiplied by a power n. Now you see here, you can say, oh, this is division. Then how come we are writing multiplication? Sorry, minus. A power m multiplied by a power n. So you can write it like this, or if you see a power m multiplied by, now this a power 1 over n can be written as a power n. Yes, so writing it in this form or this form has same meaning, but usually it's easy if you keep this way. So it's easy to remember that when there is minus, we will divide. When there is plus, we will multiply, right? So here we are writing multiply, but with negative sign. Remember it. And when we divide it, it is with positive sign. So it's better remember this. But why I'm telling you this, in case if it is applied somewhere, do not get confused that how come this is coming here. Now this third rule, when you have index number and overall power here, then both the powers can be multiplied, right? Or you can write it, or the powers can be written in many equations. You will see when we are solving, we need to interchange the positions. The outside one come inside, inside goes outside. It's the same thing, but it helps us to solve the equation. We will see it. In the simultaneous equation, we have seen that. You can see the videos of simultaneous equation. Now we are changing base. Here were the rules where base was same. Now we are changing base and power is same. So you multiply the base first and then you apply the power. Base same, but division sign. So you will divide the bases and then you will apply power. Few more. You can see the conditions here. So a power 0, anything to the power 0 will be equal to 1. Okay. And this is the rule I was talking about. If you have a power minus 1 and you want to change or bring it into denominator, the sign will change. So sometimes question says for example, solve this, right? So what do? 1 over 2 power 3, and then it becomes 1 over 8, right? So then we apply this rule. Now here, very important rule, 1 over n can be written as nth root of a. So for example, if I have 3 cube root of a, right? Third root of a. So I can write it a 1 over 3. All right. We need to know all this and applied in index solution. Now here what is happening? This is very clear. If I have nth root of a and a itself has power, then what it will become? A power m over n. Simple. So you need to change this radical or square root or nth root sign into index form. You need to know this because this will help you in solving expressions of index. Now let's see here. We are simplifying few expression. I'm starting with very simple ones, right? And then I will take complicated ones. If you see outside this bracket, there is power 0. And I told you anything to the power 0 is 1. So you don't need to do any working here. Sometimes students start solving this inside thing. You don't need to, right? You just see 0, you write here 1, finish. Now, if you have to simplify this, you have to see how many bases you can make same. Now, you know 9 can be written as 3 square. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So we will have two types of bases, 3 and 2. Question is simplifying, so you will as much as you can. Now, so I'm changing 9 into 3 square. This I'm writing as it is. And 6 I'm breaking up into 3 multiplied by 2. Now 3 multiplied by 2 mean both has power 1. Why I'm doing this? Because I'm trying to see how many bases I can make same. Now this will multiply, it will become 2 over 3. And what will happen with this one? Because there is multiplication and base will be same. You can see here. Base is same. There is multiplication. So these powers will be added. And this division sign and 3 power 1. So this this power will be subtracted. Because we have learned in the rule, if we have same base, but there is division sign, then powers are subtracted. And these two will multiply because there is, for example, I write here P, then I will write P plus, right? So where you have multiplication, you add powers. So this is what I have done here in the numerator, and 2 will remain there in the denominator. And now you can take LCM and do mentally also, it's simple. So it will become 3 power 0. So 3 power 0 is 1, 2 as it is, so answer is half. So if you do stepwise, it will not be complicated, right? No matter how complicated the question will look like. Now suppose we have to simplify here. Now we know from algebra, no matter how many terms we have inside the bracket, if there is power outside, it will be applied on each term. So it will be a power n, b power n. Suppose I have here 2. It will be c power 2 multiplied by n, z power, suppose it is minus 1 here. So it will be minus n. Minus 1 multiplied by n is minus n. Okay, don't mind my writing, please. Okay, so now what we are doing, we are applying this power minus this power 4, sorry, this is 4 on each term. When there is no power, it is 1. So 1 4s are 4. And usually students forget to apply power on the number. They just apply on the letters, but forget to apply on the number. So be careful about it. X power 3. So 3 4s are 12. And 3 upon 2 multiplied by 4. And of course, you will cancel it. 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. 3 2s are 6. So y will have power 6. 2 power 4 is 16. And 3 4s are 12. Right. Now, we have to simplify this expression now. Okay. And you have to remember, when you remove this square root sign or radical sign and change it into index form, it takes power half. So if I remove this radical sign, overall it will become power half. Okay, again, do stepwise, you will not have any trouble. And now after this step, half will be applied on each term. There are 3 terms, 25, x and y. So each power of these will be multiplied by half. Okay, so 25 power half, 6 multiplied by half minus 4 multiplied by half. We know that 25 power half actually means root 25, and root 25 is 5, right? So 2 3s are 6, cancelled. 2 2s are 4, minus 2. Usually we leave answer in positive index form. So I will take this y power minus 2 in the denominator, right? And this is where I will stop. If you stop here, it is not wrong. It's fine. But usually we see in the books, they leave answer in the positive index form. Now let's see. This looks complicated at first glance, right? So I have just told you what this will become. This will become x power 1 over 3, right? This is what I have just told you rule. This will become x power 6 multiplied by half, right? Here I'm talking about inside thing. Outside 2 will remain as it is. So let's see. This will become 1 over 3. 2 is here as it is. And this is x, sorry, this is erased somehow, I don't know. So x 6 power half. 6 multiplied by half, which is 6 upon 2, right? And I'm writing here the rules for you to recall, because which I have explained to you earlier, because we know all these things. So applying the same rule here to simplify them. Denominator as it is. Now what do you think what will happen? Base is same and there is multiplication. So power will be added, and before that we will multiply them. And this term is in the denominator, so this will be subtracted. Achha, by the way, when I say subtracted, because you see, according to this rule, if you change the position of numerator into denominator, the sign of index changes, right? So if I want to take this black thing in denominator in the numerator, then the sign of the power, right now it is minus, it will become plus, right? So now all of them are here and all of them have multiplication sign in between. So I can add up and I will get x power 4, right? No problem. Now let's see this one. This one looks complicated and I'm not going to explain. You have to try this out. You can put this video on pause for a few minutes and try it out in your copy. And then you can compare your working with the solution I'm providing you here, right? So I can give you just hint. This power 2 will be apply in each term, just the way we have done before. This minus 2 will be applied on each term, just the way we have done before. And here this will change into power half and then apply power half on each. So exactly what we have done before will be done on all three things. I'm just giving you a hint. Now you try it and then I will show you the solution, detailed solution from where I have taken, and then you can compare your working. Okay. So here is the solution. You can check it stepwise. I'm going to the next question, but this one I put here for you to try yourself, because whatever is covered here we have covered in the previous examples. Now this question, if you look at it, it looks different. Given that this thing equals to this, evaluate ABC. What comes in your mind? What will you do? You know, you will change this left hand side such that you have only here base 2, base 3 and base x. And then you will compare the powers. So you will forget about right hand side at the moment and only pick up left hand side and start simplifying it. And what is the target? Change everything to base 2, 3 and x wherever we can. So for example, 36 coming in my mind, change into 6 square. 8 is coming in my mind to change into 2 power 3. So let's see. 2 power 3, 6 square. The rest is all same. I did not change anything, right? You see x square, 3x, x power 4 and 2. So I have only changed these two. Now, next step, I told you it is written in red, but I'm explaining you here. We multiply the powers, right? We have seen this thing before. So it will become 2, it will become 8. 4 2s are 8, 2 2s are 4. And this I'm writing as it is. Now I have base 2, I have base 3, I have base x if I compare it with this side. But this still need to be break up. So 6 can be written as 3 into 2, right? And why I'm doing this? Because I'm trying to bring everything to base 2, 3, and x. So now everything is same. I will tell you what I have done here. So 6 is changed into 2 into 3. Now what is happening here? If you see here, base is same and there is division sign, right? This rule of index. So powers are subtracted. So this is what I'm doing here. So it will become x power 5, right? So now this 4 power will be applied on each term. Then there is no power, it is 1, I have told you. So 1 4s are 4, 1 4s are 4. So this is why we are getting power 4 here. Now again the same rule, base is same, division sign, powers will be subtracted. Same rule, base is same, division sign, power will be subtracted. And now if you simplify it and compare it with the question given to you. So your A is 1 because no power mean 1, 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. So B is 3 and C is 5. So this is how you will get your ABC. Okay. So no matter how complicated, because this type of questions come in various ways, and then you just focus on one thing and your target is to change everything to this base and automatically things get solved, right? Stepwise. Now this is second last question of this video. This is another type which is often asked, that you are given an expression. For example, this expression is given to you here. And it is said that change this expression into y or z depending what is given here. So there are two things given to you. Number one is 2 power x is z and 3 power x is y. Now we will see which one will be applied here. Maybe both or maybe just one, depends on the question. If I see 4 can be written as 2 power 2, right? And why I'm focusing here? Because I need to take 2 power x out from this expression. It has no power x, so I will keep it here as it is, right? I will not bother it. So 4 can be written as 2 power 2. Or what I have done here, if I apply law of indices here, you know, it is this rule. You know this thing. Not this rule. Let me remind here. If it is a n minus m, then we write a n divided by a m. So this is what I have done here. Now, when I was saying right here 2 power 2, I will do it here later because this does not need to break up. Even if you do here like 2 power 2 and then apply x minus 2, it will be same thing. You know why? It will be 2x minus 4. And when you apply this rule, it will become 2 power 2x divided by 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is 16. 4 square is 16. Right? So both ways it is right. So whatever comes in your mind, you apply that thing. Now, 4 power 2 is 16. And this 4 I'm writing as 2 square. But what do I want? I want 2 power x, not 2 power 2. So now I will apply this rule in which we interchange the powers. Right? So x will come inside. 2 will go outside. Okay. And then in place of 2x, 2 power x, I can write z because it is z given, z square. And how did I get this 2? 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. I cancel it out. So let's see another expression. And this one will be changed into this. Why? Immediately I thought about it because I know 9 can be changed into 3 power 2. Okay, so sometimes the main question is given you two conditions, but you have to see in which condition, in which expression, what will be applied. So again, law of indices, I'm applying, breaking it up into 2 first. This has no power x, this has no power x, so number will multiply. 9 2s are 18. And 9 power x, 9 I'm breaking up into 3 power 2. And again, applying this rule, changing the powers. So x is coming inside, 2 is going outside. And then in place of this, I will write y. So you see, again, when you do stepwise, slowly, everything makes sense and it becomes very simple. You just have to remember you have to remember and recall these rules. Now this one is for you to try. Put the video on pause and try yourself. So I have given you this expression and this expression, and you have to change it into y. And the hint is given to you, 3 power x equals to y. So you think what you will do. I can show you this one first. Like I said, put it on pause, try it yourself, and then see the next 1 minute video. Now 3 power 4 minus x. Now if in the book, or if somebody has done like this, you know what else you can do? 3 power 4 divided by 3 power x. Right? And because, you know, law of indices, I told you when it is minus sign here, it is basically division. Right? So this means 3 power 4 means 81. So it will be 81 divided by 3 power x. Exactly this what we have written here. Right? But you can write it like this also, I told you in the earlier slide. And 3 power x is y. Fine. Now let's see this one. So, you know, there is not just one way, 2 or 3 ways, but depends you're doing it correctly. Okay. By the way, you know how many, I don't know how many of you know this or understand this, like 3 upon 2 can be written as 3 multiplied by 1 upon 2. So if somebody is saying, I'm dividing 3 by 2, and somebody is saying, I'm multiplying 3 by half. So you see, wordings are different, but the concept is same. So exactly the same thing we are talking about here. Now, if you see here, this expression, because plus multiply by 9 power 1, and we have to change it into 3 power x. So 9 will be changed into 3 square, right? And then interchange the powers, and then 3 power x is y. So with this, the video and the concept ends, and you please try and do more practice of these questions. Thank you very much for watching. If you learned something from it, like it and subscribe it and share with your friends. Thank you once again for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.